Hi guys, welcome back. Short little lecture today, chapter 11, section 4. We're just going to talk about electromagnets, okay? And you guys will have the opportunity to make one at home on your own. So this is a very large, real electromagnet, but let's talk about what electromagnets are. So in review, remember that any electric current that's flowing produces a magnetic field, okay? So that means by turning the current on and off, you can turn the magnetic field on and off. If the current is on, there's a magnetic field. If the current is off, there is no magnetic field. So by definition, an electromagnet is a magnet that can be turned on and off, okay? So you can see this one right here. The magnet is clearly on. There's electricity cycling through that, and then when the operator wants to drop that metal in some other location, they would just flip the switch that would turn the current off, and then the metal would drop off of that electromagnet, okay? So all electromagnets contain this thing called a solenoid, okay? So if you remember, when a current goes through a wire, okay, there is a magnetic field that comes off of it, okay? And it kind of forms a circle around it, okay? So if we wrap our wire into loops, what we're doing is we're taking that magnetic field and we're kind of collecting it in the middle of these loops, okay? Kind of concentrating it a little bit. And that's a solenoid, okay? So a solenoid is a looped wire that carries that current, okay? And then you can see the magnetic field kind of concentrating in the middle here, okay? If you take apart certain things, little like motors from your toys, certain mechanical things, I don't know, I can't give you any other real good examples here. You might see coils of copper wire, okay? This is actually the inside of a very simple motor, okay? So that wrapped wire is a solenoid, okay? So this actually sits inside of this little tiny motor here, okay? Along the outside of the cylinder are magnets, okay? When a current goes through this, this will produce a magnetic field itself, okay? There's already magnets in here. So as this is moving, it's going to alternate between being attracted to the magnet and being repelled by the magnet, okay? So whatever orientations it's in, once the electricity goes through it and magnetizes this, let's say it's being repelled by the magnet it's closest to. So it's going to move it. Well, then that's going to move it closer to the magnet it's attracted to. So then that magnet is going to pull it and get it closer. Well, then it's going to pull it so hard it's going to go past, and then it's going to be repelled. And then it's going to be attracted, and then it's going to be repelled. And so eventually this little guy inside is spinning really fast, okay? This is like a little axle that's coming out of the motor, and that can be attached to, wheels of a little race car or something like that, okay? So let me go ahead and hook this up to some electricity here, and you'll be able to hear it spin, okay? Here we go. Got one lead on, and then just listen. See the little spark too. Okay, so it spins really fast, all because of those magnets inside. So the solenoid that I showed you is not magnified right now. There's no current going through, so there's no magnetic field. It's only once I introduce the current to it that it produces that magnetic field, and then that attraction and repulsion cycle goes really fast. Okay? All right, you guys are going to be able to make one yourselves. Okay, here's what you need. You need a battery. You need a wire. More than likely, you guys have some spare wire in your garages. Ask your parents. Okay, you want a wire that is insulated, but you want the little ends to be exposed, the actual metal to be exposed. Okay, you need a nail, which is not a magnet. Okay, I've got a couple of paper clips too. You can see that the nail is not picking up the magnets, okay? And then some tape, okay? So you're going to take your wire, and the thing about these solenoids is the more loops there are, and the tighter the loops are, the better it works. So you're going to take your wire, and you're going to wrap it around your nail nice and tight like that, okay? Until you wind up with something that looks like this. And you're going to have these little extra pieces of wire that you're going to tape to the bottom and top of the battery. And then this will be magnified. It's really weak, so don't get super excited. It's not like you're going to be able to pick up your toy cars or anything. And you'll be able to see that it's now attracting the paperclip, okay? For the purposes of film, I'm going to make mine stronger so that you can really see how it works, okay? So here's my electromagnet. It's not plugged in yet, okay? There's no current going through it because that one's open. You can see that it's not picking up the paper clips, okay? That one got stuck. See, not picking up the paper clips, okay? When I introduce the current, my cord's not very long. More sparks. There we go, look at that. Electromagnet, what? So here's your directions. Wrap the wire tightly, leave extra at the end. Connect the wire to the batteries. Hold the nail, and be amazed because of magnets. All right, talk to you guys later. Let me unplug this before I get electrocuted. Be careful. See you guys later.